A commonplace book is a lot of things. There are a lot of definitions, but I wanted to show you mine. How I use it, how it helped me to learn better, declutter my mind and find a clear path in my life and work. I know it sounds like a superpower, but it is really worth it to invest in something like that because I believe the benefits are tremendous. Here's, by the way, the drawing of the day. So let's start from what is a commonplace book. Right now the term is very versatile. Originally it was intended to be a lot of pieces of writings and quotes in one place. The philosopher John Locke from the 18th century introduced the concept. He published techniques to organize quotes, ideas, etc. But again, from my understanding, generally people used to use that a lot, but it wasn't called a commonplace book. But in modern day, people use it in multiple ways. It can have one specific theme for you, or it can have a lot of themes. But the most important thing here is not to fall for the trick of too much information or decision paralysis. I will share with you my way of doing it, but you don't have to do it exactly that way. It is a tool and you use it your way. But what is my way? How I use it? In order to help me understand more of what I was doing also, when I decided to write on this notebook, the day I got it, I wrote that this will be my commonplace book, and then I explained what I'm gonna do with it. This is actually a nice way to start your own commonplace book. Write about what you want to have in there, and you will make mistakes, you will just change your mind at some point, but it's fine. It's the beginning, it's the birth of the idea. That idea will grow and it will expand and it will change. And after that I tried to organize generally my day because I was procrastinating at that period of time, and then I have some notes from a book I was reading, and the same goes for the next few pages. It was a period of time that I was reading a lot of books. This is one of the ways I want to use this one and in the future, because I want to start reading again, and then have a lot of stuff about creative work, ideas, and fixing my day, especially whenever I'm procrastinating or feeling confused about my work and I want to write down things. For example, here I have a formula of how I imagine my work and my channels and my side projects, and I wanted to build the tier lists of them so I can then fix my day basically. So my commonplace book doesn't have one specific theme, it's a lot of things together. I haven't used it a lot because my way of using this is not daily. It is mostly when I'm confused, when I want to declutter my mind, when I want to think about some specific ideas. I used to do that digitally, obviously, but in my recent video I told you how I changed to analog. I used to have a commonplace book on Upnote, and I used to write there a lot about my creative ideas. So it's fine if you want to use it in any other way, or you change the way you use it. Just start with a definition of what you want to do right now, and it will be fun to later check it out and see what you wrote here and see if you actually used it that way or it changed. So as you can see here, the main idea is creative work, planning, and obviously learning. You can either use it at the moment when you are reading or when you're watching something educational and you write down things you want to remember, or you just write afterwards the things you've learned. But that one is another topic. But generally it is a commonplace book. It's in the name. You don't have to overthink it. You can put here whatever you want. You can use it daily, you can use it weekly, you can use it once or twice in a month. You can also use a habit tracker, for example. You can create a habit tracker for the month, and in between you can write things, whatever comes to mind. But you don't have to stress over it. It's something like a brain dump, but more organized. So why actually have a commonplace book? Like I said, it is a great tool for decluttering your mind. It is a great tool for ideation. If you start writing about an idea, generally it can just spiral into lots and lots of other ideas. And that takes me to being a great way of finding purpose in your life. So it's a great way to think and explore your own mind. And then it is a great way to track your habits, like I said, or write down your ideal day, for example. And when you write it down, you'll have a better understanding of what you want to do in your day. And that can help you with planning each day. Or you can even sketch in this one. And also it is free therapy. For all the above reasons we mentioned, your brain, your mind, your thoughts will feel more in place, more structured. You will have a better understanding of your own thoughts. This is the best way I can describe this. You just have to start and do it, and you will see what I mean. So I hope this inspired you, made you want to try this, and maybe helped you even, or maybe you got some ideas of what you want to do. These are my thoughts, and this is how I use my commonplace book, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye bye.